everybody. I just got through playing 2 hours of Dark Souls, and I need something relaxing to play. So let's play Final Fantasy 1. Alright, so we were, I think we're down here in Elfheim, so if I remember correctly, we were just picking up some spells that I had missed the first time through. So let's go back to the volcano and rough them guys up some more, because I need to beat up on some people after being beat up on for 2 hours in Dark Souls. I hate that game. I don't know why I ever started playing that. This game I can just kind of relax. Just let my guys do their thing. And it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. You'll have to forgive me for this little session here. I'm probably not going to be as talkative as I was before, because I just got through talking about Dark Souls for the last 2 hours, and throat's a little sore. I've got my Gatorade. I've got my old man drink, so. Something crawling on my hat. Heck. Now my webcam's all fuzzy. What the heck? Hold on just a second, guys. Alright, looks like it appears that I've broken it completely. Oh my gosh. Alright, give me a second here. I got some technical difficulties going on. Alright, I'm back. I know you guys would rather look at my ugly mug all not fuzzy. friend of mine just showed me, just sent me a link on how to use a soul dupe lich in Dark Souls. That game has cheated me so many times. Like today, I was fighting Harville. Okay. Anytime I try to hit something and there is anything even remotely within the range of motion of my weapon is going to hit that thing, and it is going to be deflected and not hit the monster that's right in front of me. However, Harville, so I aggroed him, and then I ran back up the stairs, and I was going to bop him on the head when he came up, high enough to, to where I could see his head. He turns on me, and keep in mind, half of his body is still, or 2/3 of his body is still below the line of the concrete in the tower that I'm in. He strikes me with the club. The club goes through the concrete and kills me. So sure, he can just his weapon can just pass right through solid objects. That's what Dark Souls does to you. And another thing, whenever I am, I'll get back to Final Fantasy forthwith. I promise you guys. I know you guys are not here to listen to me complain about Dark Souls, but I have one more thing. One more thing against Dark Souls is, whenever I attack, I am locked into that animation. I cannot move. I cannot dodge. I cannot do anything. Okay? Harville, on the other hand, whenever he's doing his animation and I try to roll out of the way or roll around him or run around him while he's doing his attack, he just pirouettes, tracks me the whole way, and then squashes me. So, it's like he's holding a heat-seeking missile in his hand. It's awful. I don't know how I don't like those types of games anyway. I don't know why I'm playing it. I had this idea in my head about playing it, and because I thought, it'll be frustrating at first, and I'll be, bad at it, But after a little while, I'll kind of get the idea of how things go. There's no consistency in Dark Souls. Every time you go through it, the monsters act a different way. They attack a different way. You can do the same thing, and they'll do something different. Their AI will do something different. So you got that to consider. Anacondas. I'm gonna shut up. No more Dark Souls. Let's concentrate on Final Fantasy. Just have a nice, relaxing row down the river with only white crocodiles and piranhas to worry about. God, those things hit hard. Worth a lot of XP, though. The Unruly Orcs and I, you're probably going to see this long after you see the Unruly Orcs episode of this, but we finally tried our first dungeon. So after two of the Unruly Orcs in our WoW series have never played WoW before. And one of us didn't show up that day because we were going to do Ragefire Chasms. That's the first dungeon on the Horde side. And it was a disaster. Oh my gosh. It was a disaster. We couldn't get past Ogleflint, and I I remembered us having some items that would have helped us with some crowd control. After the fact, I didn't remember until after the fact, but didn't go well. Hopefully, we'll be able to find someone who will take up that 4th spot for us, and I think with 4 we'll be able to do it. We were almost able to do it, but Ogleflint, he's got a really strong cleave, and then there was this shaman back in the background that was shooting spells at us that Bellhorn and Proc were having trouble dealing with. So, but they're new to the game, so I kind of expected some of this. Let's camp out before we go in here. Got quite a few tents. Would you camp out next to a big volcano? I don't know if I would or not. Get into this thing. God. Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to see how far we can go down. I don't quite think we're ready to fight the boss yet. I'm going to try... Actually, I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to save the game. And if we are able to get down to the boss, we'll try and fight it at level 30. I don't know if that's going to be feasible or not. But we shall see. Those things have a lot of health. This is not the music that I would have expected in inside of a volcano. We got the bullmen after us. Try to bully us. We'll give you the what for. Okay, so I think the all the way down to the left. Next stairway. think these things do fire on you. You're kind of in a little catch-22 at this point. There's another place. It doesn't have a boss in it per se. It's got like a little mini boss in it, but there's an ice cave to the north. You can get you can get one of the strongest swords in the game called Ice Brand there. But you can get a fire sword here, which will help you there, but you can get an ice sword there, which will help you here. So it's kind of like, what do you go and do? So if we can't defeat the guy, the baddie this time, here, we'll go up to that ice cave, get Ice Brand. That should help us out with the big boss. Ouch. That didn't feel too good. Good thing I brought a lot of potions with me. I think I maxed out my high potions. Yeah. I don't mind these lava worms. They go down pretty easy. As long as there's just one of them. Otherwise, they're still pretty resistant. Fire lizard. Squish him. Might as well go in here while we're here. A lot of chests up there, so let's go that way. These fire hydrants are just about as bad as dragons. Breathe fire all over you. Fire hydrants. Ambushed by a bunch of ogres. Great. And we're all going to go to sleep. Wonderful. At least it was only for one round. It's a jack in the box, or worm in the box. What's in the box? This is not something that was in the first game. I do not remember encountering monsters in treasure chests in the original NES game. This is an addition. Not one I am... oh, there's the flame shield. Cool. Go ahead and... Now, does that protect against flame, or does it protect against ice? Don't remember. Defense plus 12. That's a sizable... I don't think it really protects against an element per se. So let's go ahead and give him the flame shield. Oh, there's Ice Brand. Okay, nice. So Ice Brand is here, and then the Flame Sword is in the Ice Cavern. I got that all mixed up. So yeah, Ice Brand is probably the, aside from like the Masamune and maybe Excalibur, it's the best sword in the game. You can really mess them up. There's 2 of them in the game too. Found them in 2 places. No, I haven't gone. No, I gotta fight him. Now, would it make more sense, not that I'm complaining, but would it make more sense to put a dragon there? Wouldn't a dragon be guarding treasure, hoarding treasure, not a lava worm? It's probably hiding in one of these, nope. Alright, so I need to go up this way. Yeah, there's a treasure room up this way. Alright, we're all level 31 now. And no monsters in the boxes! Oh, we didn't get out of the... The red dragon came back before we got out of his den. He caught us. He caught us raiding his stash. Raiding his hoard. last time we stopped and had a little bit of a drink. Okay, the wagon wheel room. Let's go down first. Okay, I thought there would be more chance of treasure rooms being down here, but actually I don't know if there's anything in this room place or not. Oh my gosh. Look at all these. Maybe I can silence them before they get something off. I think we're gonna max out our guild this this run. Really have much to spend money on. Oh, these guys again? Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Found out how to get to him. Wonder how many attacks my fighters will be up to when we finally get to that last boss. Anyone in here? We probably can't. Probably can't get to it without fighting him. A little bit too late there, White Mage. Day late and $1 short. Nope. Alright, it's... No, just a nickel. Fire-breathing one. But you want to bet there's monsters in this box. Ha! What did I tell you? There's a dragon hiding in the box. And he roasted us. Flame mail. So shall we just go ahead and hit proc out with flame? Evasions. Okay, that's good enough. That looks like a big treasure room up there. Empty room. It's a trap. There's a stat. Let's see, are you going to be able to get the spell off in time this time? Probably not. Well, at least they all just did a melee attack. And he only silenced the one that doesn't cast spells. Empty room? At least they don't have... Oh, excuse me, guys. At least they don't have monsters attacking you while you're walking on the lava. Floor really is lava. Monsters. a potion. You'd think they'd start giving you high potions by now. So I find it interesting that fire elementals do not attack you with fire, they just do melee. Not that I'm complaining, I just said I find it interesting. Oh, cool. Proc broke 600 health. I don't know why I did that. Pretty sure that every time you take a step, the game rolls on whether or not you have an encounter on that square. So the least steps that you can take are the better. One of them skittered away. Eye drops. Pretty sure the boss is down that bottom middle corridor. We'll see what's down here. We'll try the hit the other way. Two knives. You'd think a high-level monster like that would be using something different than a knife. Ambushed by fire elementals. One of them decided he didn't want any. He was a smart one. I might be wrong about this. He may be down. The stairs down to the boss may be over on that right-hand side. Yep. Empty room. Nothing but a bunch of minotaurs. Man, there's a lot of these guys running around. Is it even worth trying to silence them? Not gonna get a chance. Oh, this is the boss room. All right, let's go ahead and heal up. And I'm going to go ahead and use some ether, too, to restore my... mage's health, or I mean, magic points. That ought to do it. Alright, here we go. So, you are the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Marilith from her slumber. An interesting fact. In our FF14 online playthrough, we are on the server Marilith. I like that. What goes around comes around. The power of the burning flame is mine and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. Yeah, it looks like a girl, but, you know. So, I'm going to try to silence this guy first, and then I'll do a... Nope, you get it. Hit us big. Hit us with the heart. The heart shot right off. Didn't work. Alright, no blaze. And from then on, I'm just going to try to silence her. Every round. I hope she can only do fire attacks. Ooh, that one got her good. I may not be able to silence her at all. No. Looks like we might be able to take her down. Yep, there we go. Good job, guys. Woohoo! Killed her at level 32. I was going to come back at level 35, but we were able to take her down at level 32. All right. Get out of here. Yes. Two more to go. Water and air. Just in case we run into any more albino alligators. These are more dangerous than the bosses. We're moving along pretty good. I think the that ice cave is right to the north of us right here in this, and if you can look to the north, you see that little glade looking thing, little blue, light blue dot or darker blue dot in that light field. That's where that ice cave is. Don't think we're gonna have time to do that today, or this little session, but that'll be our next stop. We got to get there's an item in there we got to get that's gonna allow us to access the top of the map, the north of the map. Which we could sail up there, but there are no ports in the north. So we would just be sailing around fighting Sahagin all day. Eat that, gator. Go replenish our store of high potion. There's 33 of them. 50 of those. Got the money. We'll get another 4 cottages. That'll give us 10. I think that's good. Do we have anything we can sell? Probably don't need the mithril mail anymore. Need the shield anymore. And we're probably not going to go back to a mithril sword. Alright. We all good. I think we got everything out of here. Hard for me to remember. Exit. We got it. We're saving that last spot for exit. Gotta go do the rat's tail. So I'm gonna try to do the rat's tail first because that's what gives us our upgrade. I don't know if we can do it or not before we go down into the water temple. Water temple is the next place we have to go to. Oh, that's a wall. Alright, I don't know if these guys tell us anything new. We killed the fire. Yeah, these guys don't say anything. Does not appear to be so. This dude hanging out in the graveyard for I've been after the Levistone for 10 years. The cave to the north looks promising, but I can't go. I'd never hear the end of it from my wife. Alright, cave to the north. Is this your wife down here? All right. Well, I will see you in just a moment or in the next session. Thanks for watching. Bye.